Well, well, well. What do we have here today? I don't even know where to begin. Right, so as you can guess by the title, Kai has essentially been confirmed to come to the West this year, which is a bit of a shock to most people, mainly because that we all thought it'll be okay. We all thought it'll be announced this year, right? But we all thought okay, it will come out early next year, mainly because they don't want to come out the same time as the Sky remake, which is supposedly coming out like late September. And we're thinking, yeah, okay, you know, it could still come out this year, but most people really thought, okay, it'll just come out next year. I still felt that we could still get it this year, and yeah, we actually did, and it's coming in the fall, so that's basically like September, October time, or November as well. I personally think it will be October. Now, if it does come September, then fucking hell, the NISA are just like, they on crack at that point, man, because imagine having two Kiseki games coming out on the same week. Like, generally speaking, I do not think they're going to do that. Like, that would be suicide. Because it's going to be like, okay, which one do I go for? Do I go for Sky Remake or do I go for Beyond the Horizon? Yeah, I mean, obviously for me, I'll get both, but others might have to have that little dilemma. But yeah, honestly, this... I was kind of surprised, but I think most people thought, okay, they would announce it when Daybreak 2 will come out, or when it came out. It didn't happen then. We had like showcasing and stuff. Nothing came there. Like, we even had the Nintendo Direct yesterday, and nothing was shown there. I mean, to be fair, that Direct was pretty dire in my opinion. I know some people enjoyed it, but for me, not so much. And then yeah, we're just like, when are they gonna come? And then supposedly someone in the Falcon Discord there's like a screenshot of like the name of it, and it was locked at the moment. I think it was only locked to like the admin and like people who have certain roles, like I guess the mods and all that. And then come today, it's announced, you know, which is good in my report. Honestly, I'm excited to play it again after less than a year now. Honestly, actually no, not less than a year. It'll be a year since I've played it, more or less, when it comes out, which is a good time, honestly. But the fact that we've gotten the Power Vard series back to back to back with so fast is shocking, honestly, man. Because that I know they said they wanted to cut down the time between JP and Western release. I didn't think it was going to be this fast, because we got Daybreak 1 last year in the summer. I think it was like June, around there. I remember it came out near my birthday. Then they announced Daybreak 2, and that one came out in February, and I was like, okay, cool, you know, not too far off. And now literally a month after the Daybreak 2 came out, the guy got announced for the West, and that's coming out this year. So like, the fact that we've actually caught up to Japan is like crazy to even think about, because I think most Kiseki fans would have never thought they'd seen the day they actually catch up, because now it's at the point of, okay, we've caught up now, you know, we know that I2 or whatever they're going to call it next, right, that's not coming out this year, that's coming out possibly next year, or should come out next year. If we're actually waiting for another year, then God help people, because that ending for the first Kai was something else. Supposedly that's gonna come out next year. Question is, are we gonna get at the same time? Now, if we do, then yeah, that is actually crazy to think about. I don't think that will be the case, but you never know. At this point, who knows? Maybe Nisa and Falcon are like, you know, we reached this point where we want both the Asia market and the Western market to enjoy the games at the same time. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see on that one. Yeah, it's getting to the point where now basically the West is going to be playing it and going to be like, okay, now we have to wait for like a year or two for the next one or whatever. But yeah, yeah, I'm still a bit in shock about it still. Honestly, I'm going to give my kudos to Nisa for actually putting it through. You know, I know they said they're gonna get out early and they stuck through with it, and they're pumping it out now. I know people are gonna be like, oh, Nisa again. Oh, how's our translations gonna be? Because look, let's be honest, right? It has, their translations for the most part have been good, in my opinion. I know there's some questionable ones, and I've already talked about them many times on other videos and streams and all of that shit. Sorry about that. And yeah, it's they've done a good job. Obviously, I'm assuming they've got more people than they did from back when they were doing like Cold Steel 3 back in the day, right? And to think about, that's been like how many years now? A good 4 or 5 plus years or something. Yeah, they're actually putting it through. They're putting a lot of games through these days, so I guess they've definitely expanded in that department of like hiring more translators and localizers as well. Obviously this game, in terms of translation, I genuinely think they can't get anything wrong. Now obviously they can choose to and just be very stubborn about some stuff, but for the most part I genuinely think, you know, there's like no controversy stuff or anything in there. Actually wait, oh wait, yes, I just remembered. There was one thing in Kai, Katra, that, yeah, you'll see when you do his oh, I was about to say bonding event, his connect event. That will be an interesting one, mainly because of the character itself. But yeah, apart from that, maybe I think for the most part I'll be fine. But I know most people, or not most people, I know some of the people are gonna be like, Nisa, I'm gonna play the fan translation and blah blah blah. Take too long to come out. I'm like, for one, the CLE version, don't get me wrong, that piece of support is actually good considering CLE's track record in the past. Obviously the pricing for it is not the greatest, especially if you want to try and get the DLC and everything. Fan translation is good for the most part. Definitely could do a bit more work, but you know, it's fan translation, what can you get with it? But you know, there are some purists out there be like, ain't touching Nisa ever again, use the word Riz, they done this, they done that, got pronoun this and that, you know, because somehow that pronoun thing made the rounds to, what's his name, Rev, and I was like, fucking hell, ain't no way. And then it made it to, what's that other guy's name on Twitter, Pirate Nation as well. Like, bro, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh, you're always gonna get people like that. But I think for the majority of people, I would say, that don't live their life on the internet, which honestly I think most people should start to do now, especially if you're like on Twitter 24/7. Most are gonna be happy, most are gonna buy it, and most are gonna play it, you know. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this one. Honestly, kudos to Nisa about it. Obviously, if I know more stuff about it, or if I can share more stuff in the future, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, we go again this year for what, another 2 Kiseki titles. So this year we already played Daybreak 2, Sky Remix coming out, and then this is coming out, so that's quite good honestly. And like a lot of other JRPGs are coming out as well, and some have come out already. So yeah, it's a good year for us people, good year. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up now. I'm sure everyone's pretty much excited and, you know, going, I would say bonkers, but yeah, they're just like pretty hyped up, you know, because I know Daybreak 2 was a bit on the lower side, and this one is where everything picks up. Like I will say it myself, if you dislike Daybreak 2, you would like this game a lot more. But yeah, I am done here. My voice is starting to my voice is starting to go, holy shit. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Honestly, if a Nisa employee is watching it or something, kudos to you guys and the team. And yeah, I hope you guys can continue smashing it. But yeah, this has been your boy Inferno, and I will see you guys later.